I wanted to ask if you anticipate a slowing in the pace of the recovery if there is not another stimulus package, and specifically if there are particular holes still remaining in the economy that you think could be helped by more aid from Congress. Thanks very much.
Sure. So first, if you look at the summary of economic projections that my colleagues and I filed for this meeting, what you'll see is an expectation that the recovery will continue, that it will continue at a reasonable pace through 2021, 22, and 23. We do expect that that pace will slow just because you would expect that the pace would be fastest right at the beginning of the recovery, because you had such a sharp decline. You would expect that the third quarter should be the fastest gains, and that after that the pace should slow down to a more normal pace. So we do expect that. In terms of fiscal policy, you ask about fiscal policy. So, one thing, I guess I would start by saying that the initial response from fiscal authorities was rapid, it was forceful, and pretty effective. And we're seeing the results of that today in the income and household spending data, in the labor market data, in the construction data, in the data for business equipment spending, and the fact that businesses are staying in business, and the pace of defaults and things like that has really slowed. So there's been a really positive effect. That said, my sense is that more fiscal support is likely to be needed. Of course, the details of that are for Congress, not for the Fed. But I would just say there are still roughly 11 million people still out of work due to the pandemic, and a good part of those people were working in industries that are likely to struggle. Those people may need additional support as they try to find their way and through what will be a difficult time for them. We've also got struggling small businesses, especially those in the business of facing directly to the public. And we have state and local governments dealing with a drop in revenue. At the same time, spending has gone up, much of it related to the pandemic and economic effects. So again, I would say the fiscal support has been essential in the good progress we see now. And finally, I'll note that just about all, the overwhelming majority of private forecasters who project an ongoing recovery are assuming there will be a substantial additional fiscal support.